Anyway, the door opens to the meat room, and
The
the
meat
group comes
room.
in.
As soon as they come in, Kuvera takes Pris and is gonna take her into the room and then
She,
kind of
she,
sit guard.
she's gonna jump off actually before you take her that far. Where are you going, doggy? They're all out here.
Oh,
Doggo.
Kuvera.
I looked out. I think he wants you to rest.
he nods his head.
That makes sense, but well, okay, I'll wait for 10, I guess.
Yeah, we'll send him in there.
It's been good seeing you guys. I thank you for all of the help back at the prison.
Thank you. We got our friends back.
She salutes. It is my pleasure.
Okay.
I also salute. Alpha, Beta, and Gamma attempt to salute.
Oh god, did you bring Souls into his room?
Yeah.
Oh yes,
There's
yes, I
souls
did.
here now. I noticed that. I
Actually,
just noticed those when
wouldn't
you
I have
pointed them
used
out.
wouldn't I have used those ones as well?
No, we counted these ones
No.
out, remember?
Right, we did. Yeah.
Yeah, you still got some stuff to
Those are
play
there.
around. By the way, I'm doing the thing where I'm like leaning against the wall with my arms folded, and it looks like I'm paying attention, but I already have my eyes closed.
You're sleeping behind the
But
sunglasses.
you can't tell.
Now that is an attentive father figure right there. Most attentive you've ever seen in your life. So attentive, by God, he really cares about you.
I look over. I'm like, damn, Joel looks more attentive to us than he normally does. Wow.
And Kuvera is gonna after Pris goes inside and lays down on the very nice cot Tenri's been getting set up in there with furs and all that.
Oh, let me
Kuvera's
pull out
gonna
a cute bed for you.
Kuvera grows to block the door.
Fucking bouncer dog.
Kuvera. Kuvera.
Arr!
I need your help, and you can't let Tenrier know.
Kuvera kind of tilts his head, then
Keyana
tilts it
has a
the other way.
mischievous grin. Okay.
Kuvera kind of opens his mouth and kind of just sits there as if waiting for something.
Okay. I'm gonna hide in your fur, okay? And I'm gonna stare at Tenrier.
Kuvera still just sits there with his mouth open, looking expectantly at you. Kuvera wants treat. He wants bribe.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm assuming, since it's been a few days, I've been bribing Kuvera, so I'm going to assume I brought Tusker meat with me. Duh.
That works.
Tusker meat or a bone or something.
I'm gonna give him a piece of Tusker. I'm gonna give him a piece of Tusker meat.
Oh, you got... Oh, shit. Joel, you've got dragon meat to cook with. Just so you know.
I wonder what that does.
Oh my god, that's...
I'm gonna give him 2 pieces. Kuvera.
Kuvera greedily eats up the meat, licking his chops before looking at the wall, as if thinking for a moment. And then immediately grabs Keyana by the scruff of her shirt and pulls her into his chest fluff. And kind of slowly pulls her into here. And sits right here. Or in his chest fluff.
Nice.
I look around. Oh, where'd Keyana go?
She's over in Tenrier's room.
Oh, okay. I go, okay. So, Gamma, you're gonna read this book, this book, this book. Alpha, this one, and this one. And Beta, that one, and those 2.
Solomon, are you teaching your minions how to be literate?
They aren't my minions. They are my employees that I pay with a place to live. And honestly, you guys enjoy it, don't you? Hell yeah!
Do you pay them?
One of them, while grabbing a few books, some of them walk by, and Gamma says he pays us with the fact that this is super fun. As they all leave to go to my my workshop room specifically, to study things, I cross my arms. I'm like, they are just like me.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like having 3 of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna make them suits at some point. Anyway, I'm teaching them how to make certain parts of puppets instead of teaching them all how to make like a rounded knowledge, if each one has a super specific knowledge, then they all work together with me. Then maybe I can create even way better puppets.
Oh, you're like a hive mind.
Almost. It's like I know them so well, I know exactly what they'll do.
It's kind of weird, but I almost feel like I know what they're gonna do too.
Yeah. Probably. Oh shit, that's past the soul room. I need to make sure that they don't eat any. I run it. I run.
Somebody opens up the door and comes in.
I swear, I'm fine. You don't need to keep carrying me. You can put me down.
Tenrier!
Oh, thank God.
And Mr.
Hazel,
Big.
help me. Oh, child. Abraxas carefully sets Tenrier down, sighs. Fine. Don't hurt yourself when you work, boy. I won't. Jeez. As he kind of hobbles away to his place. And Abraxas pats Hazel on the head. You do know you don't have to call me Mr. Big anymore, child, right?
But you're so big.
I mean, I'm only 8 foot tall.
That's like... It's like 4 of me.
Hazel.
As Tenrier kind of gets around the corner and out of eyesight of everyone, aka Hazel and Joel, he kind of starts pulling out his gear from his pack, slowly putting it on. Ah, God. Hey, Covert, make sure to guard the door properly. I'm about to start some work. As he opens the chest with a key, putting some glasses on.
It's just laying on the bed. It wrapped up in the blankets like a freaking burrito. Rolls over, looks at you. Hello.
How are you feeling, Pris? Do I need to make a blanket from...
No.
I wonder if a blanket made from this would be good for you.
I've
Because
got...
he's pulling out a decent amount of the hide that he was given. I
Okay,
could.
it would feel like sleeping on rocks, but that's not a positive, if you know what I mean.
Tenrier kind of folds up the material nice and neat, puts it in the chest, grabs a few scales that he was given and tosses them onto the table. No, I mean, if I combine that with some of the Tusker fur, I could theoretically make a very insulated piece of armor, possibly, or even clothing, or even a nice, really insulated blanket from the cold. I think, is he moves over and grabs out some paper from underneath the table in a box, setting it down, starts drawing, putting on the tape measure on his left wrist, and the needles and such on his right glove. It's okay, so that one's the good hand right now. Alright, no, so he starts drawing and sketching. If I were to combine them, I might be able to make, insulated clothing that might be decent against the cold, or if I can somehow manipulate the properties of that with the magic and Wimbledon's help, possibly Kuvera slowly starts to let go of Keyana, kind of shifting to where she has sight of right here in the shadows behind him.
Oh, yeah.
Pris perks up over to you. Actually, I did have kind of a request.
Oh, what is that?
We're going to be going to a warmer area, yes?
Yes, I was actually thinking about
Could you,
clothes for you.
make me a shirt and some pants and stuff that is not lined with fur?
Sure, what? Did you want something kind of like what I'm wearing, or something a little bit like what you have, but,
Something similar. I like the flower patterns of the old guy. But, I do not know. It is up to you at the long run.
She wants a Hawaiian shirt.
She wants a Hawaiian shirt, Tenrier.
I guess I could try to make something similar to what Joel has, like
he called it a t-shirt.
Oh no, what Joel's wearing isn't a t-shirt. What he's wearing is it's called a button-up.
What he
A
had
t-shirt
one
is something
without he had one without the buttons, and it also had the
Oh.
patterns. I do not know. All of his shirts have the patterns, even the
Yeah, they
normal
do.
ones.
I was actually working on something for that. He kind of grabs one of the notes. I actually had a different floral design pattern for one of his shirts.
Oh,
But I think actually, If you wanted, I could actually make you a few things.
Keyana just sits down on the bench.
Alright, you know what? There's actually a few designs I could do. I could make a crop top, I believe is what it's called, along with some actual skin tight stuff too for an undershirt, since you like to have good move.
Pris looks over. Tenrier, I just wanted a shirt. You... Okay.
He's already got like.
But she like arcs an
pencil
eyebrow.
tucked
If you really want to, you can do that.
Terry like already has like a pencil behind his ear, a pencil in his mouth that's already being like half chewed on and used a lot that has no lead anymore, and another one in his fingers as he spins it. You're talking to a designer. He spits it out. I mean, you can't expect me to not go crazy and make a few designs. We can pick out which ones you like the best.
Keep it along with the blue. I like the blue.
Yeah,
I
the
think-
blue really meshes with you. We could do maybe a liar.
Actually, I do. She like rolls around on the bed. I do have an idea. Also, I do not know what could possibly be giving me this idea, but I do not know. Are you going to make something for Keyana by chance? I no idea why that idea comes to mind. But are you going to?
I mean, I could if she wanted. What?
Keyana just
Yeah.
has like one hand on her chin and just like actually no, both hands on her chin, just kind of slowly leaning forward.
Tenrier kind of like thinks for a moment, like adjusts his glasses, moving around up different few pieces of paper, pulling out 3 and looking them over. Let's see. I mean, I had these 3 ideas for stuff for her, but I'm not really sure what her whole fashion sense is yet. I've only got what I've got, and she seems to like the same sort of stuff.
You should make her a long cloak like the detectives from the detective book.
Keyana grabs one of the sheets and is just like, I kind of like this one.
Tenrier jumps, and he doesn't stumble, but he does kind of face plant on the table.
Jesus Christ, stop hurting yourself.
Oh, was that on his nose? I think he broke his nose. Tenrier.
Tenrier.
My nose didn't break. He quickly, like, kind of grabs the glasses and tries to hide them. I didn't break nothing.
Oh my god, I've been here the entire time.
Chris kind of laughs. Yeah, she's been standing there for a while.
Kuvera.
Covert did let me in.
Kuvera just kind of has this shit-eating grin. She's like, Kuvera, you're grounded.
Don't ground the dog.
Ground the dog.
Grounded people cannot ground other people. That is rule number 1, Tenrier. You're already grounded.
I can ground if I want to ground him. Kuvera, go home.
You told me to meet you in your workshop if I wanted you to make me something.
Fucking Covert.
No.
Go home. Does that make Covert just poof?
Yeah, he poof.
Thank you for giving me back Riley.
Riley,
And a poof of fur. Riley clatters to the floor. Yeah.
Poof. Okay, apparently you can do that still.
Kuvera. Bean.
He beans and he jumps over and goes and snuggles up next to Pris. She's like,
This is adorable.
Okay. Okay. So I need you to make me something.
Okay, but I'm fine.
Okay.
What do you need?
I need you to make me glasses.
Turns and looks at her and he just kind of like narrows his eyes. You need glasses.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't
How-
see very far.
Oh, great. Okay, you're.
But see,
Sit here for a minute.
okay, when it comes to the frames, they can't be iron or silver.
Why?
No reason.
Keyana, why can't you have iron or silver? Those are like some of the best materials. I mean, there's bronze or brass.
Keyana's just gonna pull her hair back into a ponytail and just be like, I'm not human.
Oh, you're a half elf.
I'm not an elf.
But he pokes one of the ears, but you've got the pointy ears like a half elf would.
Hey, doesn't that fabulous guy in the downstairs have those too?
Yeah, he
Well, he's an
does.
elf.
Is that why your hair is bright colored?
That makes sense. Every half-elf I've met always had
That's
vibrant
it!
hair
That's
colors.
it, Tim! It is all about the elves! Elves have bright hair. I get it now.
I'm just.
So wait,
wait.
wait. I have bright hair. Does that mean I'm an elf? Oh,
I
she
have
looks
bright hair
around.
too. Does that mean I'm an elf?
You do not have bright hair. Yours is brown.
It's not brown, it's red.
I do not think you know what red is.
Chris, are you colorblind?
She points at the circle on your head. That is red. Your hair is brown.
No, my hair is red, hun. It's okay. I'm called a ginger.
Hun.
Tenrier's skin's bright red and covers his mouth.
That is a spice. I know what a spice is. I have seen the kitchen.
No.
Ginger is a spice, not a color.
No. Ginger is actually also a type of human.
You are, wait.
Are people
Type of you.
we have pale skin.
I'm not.
Anyway, Chris, I have red hair. This is actually a strain of red hair. It's red. This is the thing on my head here. He points at that. This is crimson. This is ginger color. He points to his hair.
Alright, what does that make my head? Ice cream?
No, yours is cyan.
I do not think you know what colors are.
I know what colors are.
I'm not an elf.
Yeah, sure you
Both
are.
stare at her.
No, I'm not.
Wait, what are you then?
I'm a general fae.
A general fae?
Fae,
Fae.
like elves. Elves are a type of fae. I'm not
See?
specifically
So you're
an
an
Exactly.
elf.
Comes back to an elf.
I'm going to punch Tenrier in the face.
Okay.
I am not an elf.
Ow, why do you hate the elves so much? Racist.
Because we're always generalized. You're the racist one.
Okay, you're not an elf. Yeesh. Starts picking up the color swashes. Oh, hey, that's... holds it up to your hair. It's a little off. Damn. Yeah.
Chris sort of like squidges over partial burrito, caterpilling across the floor over to Tenrier.
Kuvera's like on her head.
She looks in. So, okay, what is a fae then? I have not heard of this.
I think I've only heard stories.
Yeah, there's a lot of rules. If you go to the
Huh?
Feywild.
Is
Wait,
the
we
rule
have to go
to
to
have
Feywild.
bright colored hair?
No. There's a lot of rules.
What?
Like, oh god, there's so many. Where do I start? They're all for humans too. That's the thing. Anyone who's not a fae has to adhere to the rules.
Just humans.
Humans and other non-fae.
She looks around. I do not know if I am a human still.
I think you're human. He kind of like
Am I?
pokes her. He kind of like tries to lift her hair. It's just like, let's see, normal ears. I mean, the only other way I could, as he starts to form a coherent sentence, his face slowly gets bright red. Keyana can help with that.
Help with what?
Determine if she's human. But that could be a later thing.
She looks away slightly.
You two are so awkward. Jesus Christ.
I'm not awkward. You're awkward.
No, it would be fine if maybe you... No, it's okay, We're talking to Keyana right now. God, Keyana time. Pris takes a deep breath. So, yes, not human. Okay.
Yeah.
That
Well,
is...
you're fine, not human then.
You're human.
Aw. Darn. I was hoping if Pris isn't human, then I'm not human.
If
No,
I'm
you're
not
definitely
human, then you're
If
not
I've
human.
met a human, you're...
And again, I could also just be some weird human.
she like rubs the top of your head. You're a very weird human.
I can tell you that.
I lived in the material plane for... Oh god, He kind of clutches his head. I can't remember how long.
Chill.
It's like gaps.
I came here for glasses, not a fucking backstory reveal.
Sorry.
Backstory reveal? Don't you dare! That will kill him.
I mean, Chris, I haven't even told you everything about me yet, so I can't die.
Okay, well, tell me everything about. I mean, don't tell me everything. Shit. She looks around. Good plan. But you will tell me about the wolf, singular.
There was plural once later.
Uh-huh.
I was like 7 whenever he threw me to the one. It was terrifying. Alone. And terrifying.
Was it a
And he wouldn't let me
domesticated wolf, Tenrier? You can tell me now.
That one, actually, no. It wasn't domesticated. He found a singular one and was like, oh, you should be able to handle this one alone. No using a praxis, because that's cheating. We need to see your own capabilities. And he threw me to the wolf, and I was terrified, and I'd never taken the life of something before, and that's the first time I killed something. I didn't want to kill it.
She fucking gives you a hug and places
Aw.
the bean on your head.
I didn't want to kill the wolf. What if Covert was that wolf I killed? Oh God!
I do not think he is that wolf. she looks in. This is not a wolf.
Anyway, Keyana, you need glasses, so sit right there. I have to set up something. So no iron, no silver. Can you use bronze? Or
Does it have
brass?
either of those? As long as it doesn't have iron or silver in it, I'm fine.
He thinks for a moment.
Why can you not use iron? I do not understand.
Tenrier, do you have anything iron?
He pulls out his sword. Yeah.
Keyana, like, holds out her wrist. Just place it on my skin.
Okay.
Not for long,
Mm.
otherwise it will hurt.
He's just like, don't know if I really should, but okay. Slowly and carefully, like, touches it for like a few seconds, then pulls it away.
Okay, so you know like how you have a pan, a really hot pan, and you toss a little bit of water into it and you hear the psss? Yeah, that happens.
That doesn't sound good. Okay. Huh. You can have zinc and copper, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. That would mean that you can wear brass. Or if you want bronze, which is a little bit darker at times, and then it's an alloy of copper and I believe it was aluminium or magnesium, nickel, or zinc. Something like that. I use,
Take your pick.
Anyway, he kind of like rummages in the chest behind him and pulls out a magnifying glass and is like, you can't touch this fully. Grabs a cloth and wraps it around the handle. Can you grab it if it's got something wrapped around it and you're not directly touching it?
Yes. Can I?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Cool.
He wraps a cloth around the handle of the magnifying glass and wraps like a string around it and ties it tight, holding it out to her. All right, you're gonna need to use this whenever I say to. Also, he pulls out a wooden spoon. Cover your other eye that you don't use for what I tell you to do with this spoon. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. To start, press go back to bed, please. Don't hurt yourself.
It is easier to just lean against you by the time.
I have to. No. He blushes again. Okay, I'm gonna have to move for a few minutes so you can lean against Covert for now, okay?
No, I lean against you.
So cute.
Tenrier is gonna try to pick her up for a moment.
Why are you resisting?
I have to set up a thing for her. Hang on. Tries to pick her up and move her with him, setting up a small thing on the wall right here in front of Keyana. And it's just a large. It's a large poster board.
Does it have letters?
Yeah.
Okay, Keyana, can you even read the bottom row?
No. She's nearsighted. No.
Okay, so how far can you go, Keyana? Let's start at the top and work our way. And he like slowly trails the finger down to when you just go. Yeah.
D8 for eyesight?
Sure. D8 for increments
for
of
which
5. Because it's 40 feet, right? D8 for increments
Yeah.
of 5.
Wow.
She has to be right next to it before she can read the
Okay.
bottom row.
That's about how blind I actually am.
I understand.
Same.
I am very blind as
Realistic
well.
blindness.
Yeah.
Tenrier kind of makes some notes on a piece of paper. She's like, stand up.
She stands.
Take your. Okay, take off any excess equipment just go down to your basic casual clothes. Backpack off, Riley off, etc. He turns away.
She takes off the Riley bag. That's all she brought.
Keyana, what is going
Yeah.
on?
I'm getting my eyes fixed. Remember how I lost my glasses while we were running?
Oh, you have... Oh, I remember. Yeah, they fell out when we jumped through that portal from the fireplace.
Yeah.
Fireplace?
Yeah.
Is he saying the fire plane or is it
No,
a fire?
literally a fireplace.
Are you
No,
talking about
Tenrier.
the fire plane?
no, a literal fireplace.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
mantle.
By the way, come here. I need you to stand up, arms outstretched. I'm gonna have to take measurements.
Thank you.
Riley watches and chortles.
Tenrier uses the tape measure on his left wrist and starts to take measurements of Keyana. She's like, okay, let's see. By the way, I'm gonna get your entire measurements because I need these for Wimbledon later. The chest after he measures Keyana. Don't go anywhere. I gotta see if I have any. Okay, I have some brass, but I'm gonna have to smelt it.
You could use the forge. I don't think Joe would argue with that. Maybe he would actually. Actually, he would. He probably wouldn't like you getting near fire. He doesn't like me getting near fire.
It's fine, because I don't need the forge. As he grabs that along with a mold that he's used before for his own glasses, and then another mold that he had been working on for himself. And she's like, oh, I guess you'll get the first set of these. He douses the flame in the brazier and moves it to right here. So it's away from Pris, and it's just like, sorry, Pris, I'm going to just keep this away from you for a moment.
What are you doing? You want me to move them?
He's gonna create a box made of metal and energy from Kuvera and Apprentice's power, and have that.
Oh
set
my
in
god! You're using their fucking energy. You're using your Eidolon weapon to make a cast. Is that what I'm understanding?
You know that thing that you make the box thing that you put the casts into to melt the melt the metal in. You close the lid and then you open it. He's doing that with it.
The crucible?
Yeah, the crucible. He's making a crucible.
Okay.
He's already got casts. He just gotta melt the metal. So he's making a crucible out of this crap. And just like, okay, Keyana, don't come over here for a few minutes. This is gonna be dangerous. He pulls out some very...
Keyana
It's looking
spitefully
cool.
takes a step forward.
Pris is laying on her stomach with that, like, hands on chin, feet kicking back pose, very interested watching you.
Keyana, I'm warning you now. Don't touch anything. He walks over and grabs a few pieces of metal that look like they're to hold the cup and comes back over. If you touch any of this, it'll hurt you because a lot of this is made from, well, things that... No, wait, actually, this isn't iron at all. That would be... Okay, you can actually touch it. This stuff has a higher melting point than iron. He drops it, but I don't recommend touching this unless you're Pris, because Pris is weird. And he sets it inside.
You're weird as well.
Yeah, that's...
We're all
well,
weird.
You're good weird, Pris. You can touch really hot things.
She's like, I am able to touch you. Aha.
Okay, that's so...
from the distance, Joel just wakes up for a moment and is like, "Dad joke," and then just falls asleep again.
Tenrier is like trying to hide
Dad joke.
the immense amount of, oh god, what do I say on his face?
She's burying her face back in the pillows. It's like, stupid.
Kuvera just licks her face, just like, there, type
You
deal.
guys are fucking cute.
I am not cute, she's the cute one. Tenrier,
Except the compliment.
Tenrier gets redder, and it's definitely not from the forge.
yeah, Tenrier puts the things in there, and he's just like, okay, stand back for a moment, as he does a few hand symbols, and unleashes a torrent of fire into this makeshift crucible before shutting it with the power.